Hello YouTube. Born to be Wild NE here. And as always, NE stands for Nebraska. And go Big Red U Huskers. It's Monday, April 29. A year ago today, I was walking my little sister down the aisle to be married. Happy anniversary, little sister, little brother-in-law. Got about a 3-hour ride planned. Headed out to a historical location in Nebraska. It is the site of one of 11 Army air bases built during World War II and used to train pilots. I find that pretty interesting. There were 11 air bases in Nebraska built and used to train pilots. I don't know where else in the country they built training air bases. I do know that one of the thoughts was that Nebraska in the middle of the country would be somewhat harder for enemy spies to get to and possibly sabotage. 57 degrees, 1:36 in the afternoon, says the Pinnacle Bank sign. I got stuck behind a grain truck, it looks like. So it gives me an opportunity to practice some patience. Nights ago, I had a frost warning. Don't think it ever hit 32, but that's Fahrenheit for you, my one Canadian viewer. Boy, does it feel good to be back out on the bike. Wind's coming from those cattle yards. One can tell they're there. Man, is it nice. Nebraska last year phased in a 5-mile-per-hour increase on our highways. So this used to be a 60-mile-per-hour, and now it's a 65-mile-per-hour, which means, you know, a lot of people go a little bit above that. Today I want to get to this specific World War II Army training airbase. Many of them, the traces are long gone. There's probably a historical marker by quite a few of them. But this one, at least what I read on the web, says you can walk the runways, and got a model of what it looked like when it was fully developed. So hopefully it will be something worth revealing to all 9 of my YouTube subscribers and anybody else who might stumble across the video. 9. I did peak at 10 and I lost one. This is Friend, Nebraska. 1,176 souls strong. The last time they had to order a population sign. Established 1871. There's a bar called the Tipsy Cow. And not the Dairy Queen, but the Daisy Queen. No copyright infringement intended. Dairy Queen is owned by Berkshire Hathaways of Warren Buffett fame. So we're on Highway 6, headed west. We're staying on this road till we hit Fairmont, Nebraska. And then we will turn south on Highway 81. And it is supposed to be just a couple miles outside of town, so... But a lot of these little towns along this particular route were founded as railroad towns, railroad servicing towns back in the early days. And braking prohibited. Methinks they're not talking about motorcycles. Exeter, Nebraska. Population 591 souls strong. Last time they had to order a population sign. We get down to 40, so we'll engine brake a little bit more. Boarded up homes, boarded up businesses. Fairmont, 7 miles. Gee. Won't be long now. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Told my daughter I'd only be out for a 3-hour ride. Of course, I think Gilligan and the skipper said something like a 2-hour cruise, right? I don't remember the specific length of time that their ill-fated cruise was planned for. Another interesting tidbit, those railroad towns when they were established, the names of the towns incremented along the alphabet, A, B, C, D. Exeter was E. Fairmont is F. Beyond that is Grafton, I think it is, with the G, and then Hastings. I don't recall beyond that. Some of those little places may not even still exist. I would really like to go to Alaska next year. At one time I was hoping to do it this year, and a while back I deferred it 1 year. Hopefully. But it's like a 60-day adventure. That's at 5 hours of riding time per day, and with 9 or 10 either rest days or local exploration days all built in. And we absolutely know that there'll be days longer than 5 hours in the saddle. But the goal is not to hurry up there, ride around in a hurry, and then hurry back. goal is to have a little bit of time to experience some things. My planned route has me riding every paved road in Alaska. And hopefully the haul road up to the Arctic Ocean and Dead Horse. Alright, here's the intersection. South 81 is right here. Makes sense. Alright, what do we at here? .60604, 2 miles. I know there'll be a historical marker if nothing else, but I'm hoping it's a little bit more elaborate than that, as the brief description I found on the web would inform one. But that brief description had no date. I've gone 2 miles. We're approximately in that range. Fairmont State Airfield.